as you can see, there's a lot of number in here, so we had to make some sense of those numbers first. That's $10,000. That's the total money for investment. David is very disciplined, and he's putting some money in the bank and some money in the trust. So those are the different investment we had to figure out. The question was to ask how much investment each. However, we do here give out a number that is a total, and that's the interest. And so we had to figure that out. Interest is the percentage of the investment. Now we do know the percentage for the investment, so that's for the bank, and that for 13% is the trust. And so now we have to figure out the investment. How much is the investment? Right there. So we got the percentage, we need the investment. Okay, we're going to do it the usual style. Okay, now we know the investment in the bank. And so the investment for the rest of the money would be for the trust. And now we have to be careful, very careful here, because this is one lump sum of money. So we have to treat it as a whole, one whole. Okay. So now we have a little bit of calculation to do. We do the distributive law, which is multiplied by 0.13 multiplied by the 10,000 first. And then we're going to do the multiply the second term, which will give us that. Okay, let's do the maybe a visual on it. So basically we do a distributive law, so that's 1, and that's the x. Okay, the negative sign stays. Okay, let's continue. And so now when we got to that, and we realized that that is the total investment, so we need to add that was the investment for the trust only. Now we have the bank's investment right down here as well, so yeah, we need to keep track of that. Okay, here we go. I have that prepared. So that's the bank's, and let's add up total investment, and that should give us that amount. And if we add it up, just collect them, 1,300, and that will end up negative. There's more negative x there. And so we do our usual balancing equation, and we'll take away 1,300 on each side, so that will end up like that, and bring that down. And so as a result, then we're going to divide the 140 by 0.02. They're both negative, so it will result in positive. $7,000 is what the X is. That's the amounts invested in the bank. So the rest of it will be subtracted from 10,000, which will give us 3,000. So let's go back and double check, see if the interest come out right. So we're gonna do 11% of 7,000 in the bank, 13% that much in the bank, and it should add up to a total of that amount. I think it's check.